Hi everybody, J. Scott MacMillan here. Hey, I wanted to get on here and do some Facebook Lives. I'm counting down to my book launch, which is on December 5th. So I thought I'd get on here and do some Facebook Lives counting down to the big day. I'm really excited and proud to get my book, Be the Hero of Your Life, out there. And I know you've been seeing a lot of content from me recently because I'm in a full book launch, so I'm trying to get the message out there and trying to get people to buy the book during the pre-sale so they can get the lower price on the book and get the specials I've done. I've put a lot of work into the online version or the online course that I am calling the Hero's Journey Success Formula. And if you buy the book in pre-sale, you're going to get access to the first 3 modules of this online course. It's about an hour of content, or maybe more, of video content, and basically taking the concepts from the book but embellishing it and putting it into video and adding some different video clips and some movie clips and really get an understanding about the hero's journey and about how to be the hero of your own life that you really can't get in book format. You can get in more in an online course. So anyways, I'd love to have you read the book and then get the extra embellishment from the online course. The full course is going to be ready in 2020. But I've got most of the modules done, still working on a few, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the first 3. I'm also going to be creating a meditation. And as you know from the book, I talk about how when you want to create the best new version of you, you've got to reprogram the brain. And so I have a guided meditation that calms your brain down, gets you into those nice, calm alpha waves, and then does a powerful visualization with you so that you can visualize and send that powerful magnetic frequency into the universe and help you to manifest your dream life. So read the book. There's a lot more in there about that, but you can get a nice meditation if you buy in the pre-sale. So anyways, I thought what I would talk about today is a little bit about why I even wrote the book. And I actually opened the book up with a scene when I was in the shower in the morning. This was, I think, 2001, or was it 2000 or 2000? And I had a really painful, lousy year of tons of chronic pain. And literally took me out of work. I had an amazing life up until this point. About when I hit 40, my body just gave out. And I didn't know why. Doctors couldn't find anything wrong with me. But I was taken out. I could barely walk. I could barely eat. And I realized it was just unmanaged stress and my body giving me the signal to, hey, slow down, deal with this stress, and really change your whole lifestyle. And even more than that, change your outlook on life. Change how you viewed life. And I really had my head down, like most of us do, trying to achieve the American dream and climb the corporate ladder and raise a family in the suburbs and do what a lot of us do. And my problem was I just wasn't paying attention to the world out there in a present, mindful way. And I was just building up stress after stress. And finally my body just gave. Anyways, this was the beginning of when I realized that I had to change my life. But it took me another 10 to 15 years to actually learn it and go through the trials and tribulations. And what I found out a couple years ago when I started writing the book was that was the beginning of my hero's journey. And so a couple years ago when I started to write the book, I started to look back on my life. And I came across The Hero's Journey that was authored or created by Joseph Campbell. And he has put the stages of the hero's journey into 12 different stages. And all stories, all movies, all myths are based on the hero's journey. And there are 12 distinct stages. And if you create a story or write a movie and you have your main character move through these 12 stages, you're going to have a really good story in your hand because these are the universal stages that all characters go through in stories and movies. And I realized that, well, our lives are just like that. And so I put my life into these 12 stages at that point. And I realized that everything that happened to me in my life was the culmination, good, bad, or indifferent, to who I was today. And I went back and I was able to learn the lessons that I had learned, that I had gone through in my life, and really get a better perspective on, okay, I might be having a bad day here, or I have gone through a relationship that didn't work out and have been suffering or in pain at one point during my life. But each time I came through these, there was a lesson to be learned on the other side. Now, that message is out there in all sorts of different forms, but I was able to focus in on the hero's journey. And so what's unique about my book and about the way I coach people is that I don't just talk about the hero's journey. We get into it and we put your life into every stage of the hero's journey, all 12 stages. And by the time you finish doing that, you understand yourself better than you ever have before. So the first half of the book dives into the hero's journey. It uses examples from movies, which we can all relate to. It uses examples from my life, and then I guide you in each exercise through putting your life in the hero's journey. But I realized, okay, I know myself really well now. I understand that I've got some powers, but I have some areas I need to improve on. And I still knew that I wanted to get, to point Z, if you will. I was here at A, and I needed to get to Z. How was I going to do that still? And so that's when the second half of the book goes into the ideas and the theories and the tools that really can take you from knowing that you're a hero of your life to being the superhero of your life, and really finding your purpose, uncovering limiting beliefs that have been getting in your way, and then reprogramming them into positive beliefs that you're literally creating a new you that can live this new life. And that's where the meditations come in. And so that's the book in quick gist form. But I wrote it because I was going through some tough parts of my life, and frankly, it was from my relationship breakup. And I couldn't understand why I was suffering so bad. And so I started journaling and writing, and from there studying, and some ideas came through. And then I found the hero's journey, and I realized through the beginning parts of this book that I wanted to become a life coach. I wanted to help people just like me who were stuck, who knew there was more for them out there, but just didn't know how to go about it. And I researched, I went to therapy, I saw lots of documentaries, I started to write and study and to create a system that could affect change. And I put it down in the book, and it's all in there now. I'm so happy that it's out here, and I'd love for you to pick up a copy, especially during the pre-sale. You can get it a lot cheaper, get the specials. I'd love for you to do that. Anyways, we'll talk a little more tomorrow about some other parts in the book, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.